Okay, so it seems like we have a pretty serious situation going on with Sameko Saba at the moment, and obviously, she's been having such a great time, obviously, after her debut, over the past couple of weeks, and obviously, I've kind of forgotten about her over the past week or so due to a lot of the VShojo stuff going on, but it seems like she's back in the news, as there is someone that is out there trying to impersonate her and trick a lot of fans into joining stuff that isn't official at all. Now, obviously, this is actually over on the Sameko Saba subreddit, and it says, PSA, there is a Saba impersonator on Instagram that leads to a Discord server, with users thinking that it's run by Saba. Now, obviously, I checked out this Instagram page, and it's over here, and as you can see, it's very, very deceptive. It's got 63,000 followers, so obviously, you would think it's legit, and what they're doing is they're re-uploading a lot of kind of Twitter posts and stuff like that over onto Instagram, and a lot of these are kind of like thumbnails and things from videos. Now, if you look at the links here, you would see that some of these are legit. You can see like the X one is legit, the YouTube one is legit, but then we've got a Discord link, which is discord.gg/yoho. Now, obviously, as you know, yoho is, one of Saba's kind of, catchphrases or whatever you want to call it, whenever it comes to her whole persona. But the problem is, Saba doesn't have a Discord, and this is what people have a big issue with, because obviously they're being lured into this Discord where it could be a kind of, fan Discord or whatever, but it seems like they are obviously impersonating them or trying to make them seem like they are the real one. Now, obviously, this could be a big false alarm, and this could be just a fan that wants, people to join their, fan server of Saba, or it could be something much more malicious where people are actually being kind of coerced into joining, these kind of servers and potentially getting scammed or potentially getting their information stolen, because obviously, as you know, you don't trust random links on the internet. It's just a bad idea. Now, obviously, as well, what kind of says that they're impersonating? Well, obviously, the kind of description here is saying, "Yoho, I'm Saba the fish," or "Am I Yoho?" Which again is very, very, weird. And obviously, it just seems like they're trying to impersonate her the whole time. And they kind of just re-upload a lot of this kind of stuff. They've been uploading a lot of the teasers, and then, they've been linking a lot of the kind of posts and things. Now, there's been a lot of people in the comments as well, saying, "I love you, Saba," things like that. Obviously, not knowing that this isn't Saba. And obviously, some people in the comments here saying, "This isn't Saba," above my head here, sorry. "This isn't Saba." And then someone follows up by saying, "It is." A lot of people are being kind of, misconstrued about this kind of stuff, because obviously, it was even confirmed down in the Reddit kind of post here. Obviously, someone saying it would be hilarious if it turned out to be real, and Saba is trolling, said, "Let's not start another what if Saba isn't Guru, but now in reverse, please." Obviously saying, "Keep reporting the account. Once it gets enough reports, it will be taken down by Meta." They said, she said on stream that she would never run a Discord server. This account is 100% fake. Now, obviously, that is one of the big reasons why, is because due to the fact of her specifically mentioning that she would never run a Discord server. And obviously, as you can see here in the Sameko Saba subreddit, which obviously, follows her very, very closely, you can see the only links that they link to is a YouTube page and an X page. So there's no Discord server that they link to there. And even if you go to Sameko Saba's Twitter, there is no other page apart from her YouTube page. And then finally, you go to her YouTube page as well. There is nothing there either. She does not have a Discord server. And obviously, that one chatter as well was saying that she even mentioned the fact that she would never, make a Discord server. That is the big issue. And then you can see even here in the description of the video in her live stream as well, the only thing that she's got linked is her thumbnail artist and her Twitter. So again, this Discord server is fake. Now, I don't know what they're planning on doing with it. As I said, it could just be like a fan Discord, and this person is trying to impersonate, not Gogura, sorry, that was almost a slip up, Sameko Saba. They're trying to impersonate Sameko Saba to try and get more clicks, because obviously if you pretend that you're Sameko Saba and say, "Hey, join my Sameko Saba themed server," then more people are likely to join and stay, even if they do find out that they have been tricked. But also at the same time, there's many Discord scams going around at the moment, whether it's to do with VTubers, whether it's to do with pretty much anything else. It's a really, really big issue where essentially people join Discord servers and they don't know what they're getting themselves into. And it could be a ton of scams. And again, even, it could go into a whole like rabbit hole of things. You could get fed like scam links where essentially you could get hacked, which obviously isn't great. We all know, why that isn't great, and why getting hacked isn't the best thing on the earth. But also you have things like, for example, like social engineering, where essentially, maybe someone could pretend to be Saba and try to extort you for money or something like that, which again could also be another big issue. And as I showed you guys, there's a lot of people that do believe this. People are believing this and saying that yes, this is her, even though it isn't. And this is the root of the problem, because if people believe it so heavily like this, what else are they going to do if they join the server and then they get asked to do stuff by the moderators or by Sameko Saba, or like someone impersonating Sameko Saba? I haven't joined the server because again I don't want to kind of risk myself of getting a virus or anything like that, but obviously it is up still on their Instagram, so I definitely recommend reporting this account, because again it seems like a lot of people are trying to do it. But it's kind of scary to see how many people are kind of oblivious to what is going on, and how many people are oblivious to the fact that this is a fake account. You can even see through the quality of the re-uploads that they're posting that this isn't her re-upload. Saba has the high quality art that kind of posts it. Like, we can literally find the same post right here. You can see the quality is much better. It's much bigger as well. And yeah, I mean, it's completely different. It's night and day how in detail her Twitter post is compared to her Instagram post. So it doesn't make sense why there'll be a low quality post on her Instagram account either. And the same goes for all of these other posts as well. You can see this is very obvious. You can see the compression here, and obviously if we go to her Twitter here, you can see the compression is like almost non-existent. It's very clean, it's very kind of smooth, it's completely different. Now obviously you might not pick up so much as I'm obviously recording this, but I mean it should be, I mean this one's pretty night and day. It's very clear that they have just been re-uploading pretty poorly from Twitter, maybe from their phone or whatever. And yeah, it's just kind of scary. As I was saying, just watch out for this kind of stuff, because there's always going to be people out there trying to impersonate VTubers, whether it's Sameko Saba or whether it's someone completely different. With a lot of the VShojo stuff, I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot of bad actors out there trying to do it. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that this person is necessarily going out their way to be a bad actor, but I definitely do think it's better to be overly cautious about this person, especially due to the fact that they are willing to go to the lengths of pretending to be Sameko Saba and then linking people to something where you could have the potential to get kind of externally hijacked or whatever, which obviously isn't going to be great for a lot of Saba fans out there. And obviously they said they also posted about this in different subreddits, but didn't share it here. Please keep it in mind that this isn't Saba. She doesn't have a Discord, which I think is some very, very good work from this person here. Obviously, as a lot of people wouldn't know that she didn't have a Discord. People here saying that Discord is very strange and sus. I knew the Instagram account was fake and theoretically run by fans, but joined the Discord linked there to see what was up. And it's just one giant channel and nothing else. And mentioning that the server is not official is not allowed, although they don't specifically claim to be the official Discord for Saba. Actively discouraging people from saying it's unofficial is very wrong in my opinion. Unfortunately, it already had like 10k members, so way too many people got gotten pulled in. Stay far away, which obviously is very sad to hear that there is 10,000 members in there. Obviously, they are being misled very heavily. They said, yeah, I've been warned for stating Saba isn't in that server, for bringing up this Instagram account being impersonation. It seems like there is some there who know that this is pretend, but it's the other way around. I don't know. It's definitely weird, community to community, but that isn't healthy what they're doing. They said, I feel like it's just a scam in waiting or something. They'll just announce like a fan project, get a bunch of donations, and then ghost or something along those lines. 100% true. That is definitely one of the cases. They could pretend there was a big kind of fundraising scheme going on, big charity scheme or something like that, and then obviously they just yoink all the money because they aren't the real people. They said, oh yeah, I didn't know about that. The main host of the one I found has stated and changed their name, so people actually know it's not actually Saba. So again, obviously people initially were pretending to be Saba in the server as well. Said, very weird community. I joined at one point as a lurker until Saba said that it was official. But then during one stream, Saba said that there is an official Discord server. After that, the server admin changed their name to not Saba or something, but everyone still believed that the real Saba joined the server, and that one of the main users in the server who promoted to mod was the chosen one. Soon after, someone asked if the server was official, so I replied that it probably wasn't. People postulated that maybe Saba secretly created the server so it stay low-key. I replied that's pretty unlikely. And again, many people are going to come up with different reasons as to why, she actually secretly did it, even though, let's be real, it is just a server made by a random person. It said the people accuse me of being an anti and someone who's starting problems, which obviously is the wrong way to go about it. You know, they're just warning you the fact that this is obviously an unofficial one, as she has mentioned it over on her socials before. And you know, they said the server is creepy and culty. I left and I can't recommend anyone to join it except to see firsthand how weird it is. So again, a very weird server. I might join it on maybe an alt account or something just to see what kind of goes on over there, because again, it's a very interesting kind of situation going on at the moment. But yeah, definitely stay clear of this account, stay clear of the Discord server, and obviously report it as much as you can. But yeah, that's what I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this, because again, it's a very interesting situation. Again, impersonation is never a good thing at all. I mean, you know, it can significantly harm a lot of people, especially if you're trying to get them to do stuff because, you know, you're pretending to be a public figure. And, you know, this is kind of what's happening here with a lot of people joining the Discord and then fighting these people trying to tell them that this is fake. But yeah, that's what I got, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, use code Kazza at GamerSubs. Bye-bye.